Welcome to another video here on Stutteringfreediary. My name is Manolis, and on this channel you're gonna be finding out from now on how I was able to overcome stuttering. And if I could do it, so can you. In the last video we talked about whether our actions are matching our words, and that's very essential indeed, and you should go or I encourage you to go and watch the previous video. In this video we're gonna talk about, as promised, about 3 ways on changing our self-image. First of all, we have to have a clear picture of the person that we want to become, in order to every effort we make can be directed toward that goal, toward the person that we want to become. So I would recommend you to take a piece of paper. It sounds very simple, it is very simple, but in the end of the day it's all about implementing simple tips that can make an essential and can play a decisive role in our daily life. So take a piece of paper and write down exactly the person that you want to be, and hopefully this will form your new self-image. For example, let's say I want to be a confident public speaker. Yes, this sounds more like a goal, but it's all about also the self-image that I will have at the same time in my mind, because the self-image also dictates the limits of my future accomplishments. So I would say an example of a healthy self-image would be that I accept myself just the way I am. I value myself just the way I am. I love myself regardless of what's going to happen, or regardless of how I'm going to handle things. You know, self-acceptance and appreciating things, or just ourselves, just the way we are, is vitally important. Taking a small piece of paper and writing down, let's say, 3-4 qualities of your self-image, of your desired self-image, and keeping it in your pocket can help you in ways that you won't even imagine. Let's say throughout the day, when you put your hand into your pocket and you touch this small piece of paper, it will remind you of the kind of person you want to become. It will remind you of the type of self-image that you're working towards. So that would be the first part of the process, because it's more like a process that we have to follow in order to succeed. The next step would be to keep repeating the process. What do we mean by that? If you keep doing that every day, day after day, of course, change won't take place overnight, but if you keep doing that, and at the same time this coincides with healthy actions, then what will end up happening might surprise you, and actually it may happen sooner than you think. In order to form a new habit, according to a scientific study, I cannot recall the source, but according to a study that I read recently, we need approximately 66 days to form a new habit, to make it to reach our subconscious mind, so we don't have to think about it anymore consciously. It just happens automatically. So especially if you apply what was mentioned in the last video, because it's not only about healthy thoughts, it's also about actions. So if you take a small piece of paper, that would be step number 1, put it in your pocket, see it, get the chance to look at it twice or 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, reminding you of the person, the type of person you want to become. Then all your actions hopefully will be directed toward your new goal, toward your desired destination. Let's say, for example, I want to become a public speaker. Then I don't want any self-image that will limit me in achieving that. So the end goal is to form a new habit, make it part of your life without even thinking about it. And now that we have established that, in the next video we're gonna talk about an intriguing part of the subconscious mind and why it works like that. Meaning, for example, I will give you a small hint, an information about the next video. It's all about the imagination and how it works together with the subconscious mind. More about that in the next video. Stay tuned, and thank you very much for watching.